What is up, ladies and gentlemen? And yeah, hi. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've actually streamed or put out a video. God, it's been a few months. So what am I doing? What have I been doing? Obviously, a lot of work has taken over. I was big in Albion in the sense of just playing it nonstop, but unfortunately, I just kind of grew tired of it. And realistically, like, I wanted something new. So I've been spending a lot of time actually like playing my Nintendo Switch and things like that. But eventually with some of my older friends and some of you who may have been following me from my other channel, I ran into a private server, and it's not just any private server, it is an ArcheAge private server. And for those of you who have been around, seen me on Digital Addiction or Support Gaming, and now Zimmy AOE, you know that I was really big into ArcheAge. For those of you who don't know what ArcheAge is a Korean MMORPG that came out in 2014. It was a sandbox PvP MMORPG. It had a lot of things. Specifically, my forte was pirating, where I loved to go out on the open seas and fight people and steal their things. But realistically, I ended up quitting quite often. I played it about 5 times. Where, as much as I love the game, the publishers who were able to take over Tryon and eventually Gamigo, they just ruined the game. They went full on pay to win, and it was just no fun. So I quit a long time ago, and it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate, but the game was always near and dear to my heart. And all the other subsequent MMORPGs that I played, like, they always, I always compared to ArcheAge because there was just no other game like it when it came to an MMORPG that was amazing and just enjoyable and things like that. So, anyways, fast forward. Played a lot of other games in between, and well, there just so happens that a private server came out, not ArcheAge, which became a gigantic pay-to-win, excuse my French, clusterfuck, but a new private server called ArcheAge Classic. And basically, ArcheAge Classic is a game where a bunch of let's call them developers, let's call them indie developers, whatever you want to call them. Basically, they love ArcheAge, and they wanted to make ArcheAge good, like hashtag make ArcheAge great again. But the big thing is like they wanted to make what a lot of us old players felt what ArcheAge could be. So they launched currently it is in beta, closed beta right now, an ArcheAge 3.0 server. They managed to get their hands on that old client, and they have basically made an ArcheAge 3.0 and earlier version of the game. So they've taken the 3.0 client, they have made changes to a earlier version depending on the feedback that they get from the community. So like we have certain features from 2.9, we have some features from 2.5. We're even looking at, like, I know there's been some things on the forums of features from 1.0, from the alpha version. So basically they're really listening to the community. when the game eventually launches, they are going to have a subscription model, but it's going to be for very, very simple things like a warehouse, an anywhere warehouse, and an anywhere post owl, so you can get your mail at any point in time anywhere in the world on an hour cooldown. But they're trying to implement things that everybody wants and everybody misses from ArcheAge, from the original version of the game before it got too much pay to win. And they did just recently have an OBT. It was great. It was filled, jam-packed. Their Discord server currently has around 3,000 to 4,000 members involved. And yeah, it's really amazing what they have done. For those of you who don't know what ArcheAge is or have played the game or heard about it or anything like that, and I highly recommend giving it a try, because honestly, it is probably one of the best MMOs I have ever played since 1999. For those of you who have been burned from the game as much as I have, you know, I've played this game 5-6 times, starting from fresh because I rage quit or whatever. Personally, I feel that it is worth giving it a shot. They are trying their hardest. It's a 5-6 man team, and they're really trying to implement as much as they can based on the community feedback. It's what we've always wanted, where players want certain things and they're asking for certain things, and it comes down to a voting system, and then the developers try to do their best to implement it. It is closed beta right now, so there's not a lot of people on it, but open beta was popping. I think one of the developers said there's like 500 people online during open beta, during the castle sieges. They've got a whole plan set out for a fresh start server. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're new, try it out. It's free. So what are you missing out on? Like, you're not spending any money. Maybe you'll have a little bit of time. It is a Korean MMO for those new people, so there is going to be some grind. But at the end of the day, like, the grind is for a purpose. And for me, like, I don't mind grinding if there's a purpose. But if there's not a purpose, then what's the fucking point? So it's not like BDO where you just mindlessly grind till the end of the day to get nowhere. This game is a grind for a purpose, whether you're crafting or whether you're trying to get into PvP or whether you're trying to kill world bosses, whatever it may be. There's grinding for a purpose. For those of you who have been burned by ArcheAge, give it a shot. The server is active. I expect it, hoping, fingers crossed. Obviously, at the end of the day, I am just guesstimating. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm never going to bullshit you. I'm hoping that at least we got 4,000 people in Discord, so let's just say half. Let's say half. Let's be honest. I think that's a fair assumption. Half of whatever you have in Discord is what's actually going to play the game. So there's 4,000 people in Discord. So at the moment, I would say once this game goes live, or at least OBT, you're going to have 2,000 players live in the game, which honestly is probably bigger than any other ArcheAge Fresh Start server that has ever come out. It's all one server. There's no EU, there's no NA. It's just one server. Come check it out if you're interested. I wish I had more gameplay for you, but unfortunately, like, I haven't done any recording since I played. I've just been playing and chilling out. aa-classic.com. Come check it out. See what you think about it. It's free. Why not give it a shot? Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's short, sweet, and glad to see you guys again. And I hope to see you guys in game. You can check me out, ZEMI in game, Zimmy, just like my YouTube channel, Zimmy AOE. So Zimmy, and yeah, we're running a guild. Customer support on the west side. have a great day. Have a lovely day. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.